did have a particular letter I got. No, a letter, which I picked up today, and it required me to be here today at 6 o'clock for a hearing on an issue that concerned my daughter that I've been trying to follow up for like 3 or 4 years now. And they were assessing me as, you know.
No, they are not assessing you, just so you know. And the Senate regulation, what it is that the numbers that you have put up are too large. They need to be, if they do
I did request for help multiple times, and at this point I really don't want to get too much into it with you right now, because I was thinking first and foremost I would kindly ask that I be provided certain information based on the citations that were provided on the letter that I got, and then, you know, moving forward, I'll just look through, because I just got the letter this morning. I was at the post office this morning, and I've canceled all my appointments that I had today. A meeting that I had scheduled for 4 o'clock that I could not, you know, fulfill based on the fact that I had to be here at 6 o'clock.
Well, if you wanted to, yeah. Okay.
Then,
you'll be here in just a few minutes.
No, I know for a fact that the letter stated that if I wasn't here, there were certain things that were going to be assessed.
No.
That's what the letter stated, if I was not wrong.
I've got the letter right here, and the bottom line it says it could be, and if you wish to be present.
No, it said that I was either going to be present, maybe I don't know how to read or understand English. It clearly stated that I would either, the option was to be represented.
Right.
The option was on representation, not appearing. Appearing seemed that if I did not appear, things would be assessed against me, not exceeding $900.
No, not necessarily. And if it's worded according to the way that the law says it. But the bottom line
maybe I'm mistaken.
It could be, and that's what I'm saying, it could be. But the bottom line is, regardless, they will be here. My error, it should have been 6:30. But the upshot is that if you we've talked about, you know, this, the bottom line is...
I'm kind of offended at this point because I have really tried, and I was patient at some point, you know, and just so you know, ever since that has gone up, I've not had an issue. Getting the letter today at 6 a.m., getting the letter to this morning and coming here at 6 would not afford me enough time to get my...
It was mailed on the 10th of June, whether you pick it up or not. The bottom line was
No. I can show you the notice. I have
it here.
I have a copy of the notice.
I was going to say, I have it here. I have a copy as well. It was mailed on the 10th.
I have a copy of the notice of the mailing.
Okay. It was mailed
because
on the
I had to hand it in, and I took a picture of it before I handed it in.
All right. The bottom line is you'll need to take down those letters. Those numbers, and either put up very small ones under your thing.
At whose cost?
It would be at your cost more than mine.
And at that point, and that's what I was saying, that just I would kindly ask to be provided any data or material that of citation, and because at that point I'd called my lawyer and asked him, you know, what should I do? He told me just again to avoid any other further confrontation, because I had requested, like I said, multiple times. It's nothing I have not tried to resolve, you know, and you know what can be done will be done after that. But other than that, there's not much I can say at this point, but just to request for that.
Your first inspection and notice was sent out on Friday, April 7th.
Like I said, that's fine. Just provide that data.
Right here. Here it is. Right here.
I don't think I have a copy of that.
Yes, ma'am. This letter.
Like I said, I don't have. Just provide me the copies of that,
okay.
And from then I will just, you know, have them review what they need to review, and if they need to get back to me or have them get back to you directly, that would be fine.
Okay. I can have her reach with you directly if you can.
No. I will just get this. What I was saying is I was just gonna have them deal with you directly, because like I said, it's not an issue that started yesterday.
Okay.
It's not an issue that I tried to resolve yesterday.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah. So do you need me to make the copies, or will you give me the copies right now?
I can't make copies of this. I was going to say, here's your, let me see if I have an extra copy of the I can send you via email the original letter that was mailed on Friday, April 5th. and then I can nail the last inspection that was done on June 7th for the second. And that would have been, you know, your first notice, your second notice, and then the third, you know, what we're sending you now is for your quote compliance hearing. If you, and what your need is that if you feel you need to be here to, that you want to leave the house numbers up and why, then you can do that. If you are willing to take them down and put up smaller numbers, then fine, whichever. Whatever you want to do.
I just don't think that, you know, because I asked for help. It's not that I did not. I asked for help, and I've been through so much for now to somebody to choose to define what needs to go on that door when I had asked for help multiple times, I think is wrong. You know, I had asked for help for years. You know, and it's one thing if I just came up and made a decision of, okay, fine, this is something I want to do, or you know, or just out of the blue, or just because I want something gold on my door. No. It's not a matter or an issue of wanting something fancy on the door. It's not an ornament. I did it because I needed to do so. It had cost me working hours. It had cost me grief. It cost me a relationship with a neighbor. You know, and then at some point, and I believe it's you I spoke to who told me to mitigate my damages and just put it on the door. You know, and that point, you know, when I'm going shopping with my own money at my own time for something that I've requested for help, you know, and then after the fact, then somebody comes and tells me or defines what should or should not go on there when something could have been done way earlier. You know, it's almost like, you know, turn around 90 degrees, turn around 100, turn around now 180, turn around 360. You know, why could somebody just 3-4 years ago just let me know, okay, lady, put it this way?